Happy Monday, everyone. We're just gonna hang out for just a little bit. We're gonna let some people join us. I'd like to welcome you home to my house here, 5 miles up the road from the recteq Grill's worldwide headquarters in beautiful Evans, Georgia. We're still in beautiful Evans, Georgia. To me, it's still Masters Week. We're only gonna be having one camera. There's not going to be any transition, so if you can hear me, please let me know in the comment section down below that you can hear me. Please let me know in the comment section down below that you can see me. My beautiful wife will make sure that we've got the quality that you guys are used to, okay? We really do appreciate you guys for joining us for lunch break presented by recteq. We know that a lot of folks are down right now. We're trying to keep you up. We're trying to keep you some normalcy. So we'll be going live every day, Monday through Friday, except for Friday, at 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. from either my home, Chef Greg's home, or Chef John's home to bring you the content that you need and deserve. So please ask any and all questions down there. I forgot to get my little iPad so I can read questions, but I will visit the front of the camera and we will get some answered for you. But today it's going to be a great day. I'm home. I don't have to go to the office, so I get to hang out all day. How awesome is that? So these are my personal grills. Just to give you guys a heads up, I've got the original Bullseye, the RT-B380 rolling along right now. We're about to pull some stuff off it. And then I've got the RT-700 with the competition cart and front folding shelf there. These are my personal grills. Didn't get them from the office and bring them here. I use these every day. They've got some miles on them. Let me tell you, today we're burning the ultimate blend pellet, available at recteqgrills.com. It's a mixture of red oak, white oak, and hickory blended together perfectly to give you that desirable smoke that you're looking for. But today we're going to bring you something special. We've got some Mahi fillets that Colden Carnes and Ray Carnes themselves caught. So we're going to turn these into Colden's crispy Mahi fillets. And then, oh, look at there, I got a little phone here to answer questions. We got some people out there. Make sure you smash that share button and give us a like, give us a love. Welcome home to my house here in Evans, Georgia. What's up, John? And please put any and all questions in the comment section down below. Everybody's saying that they can see me and hear me, so that's a good thing. Smash that share button, guys. Today we're doing Mahi. It's super, super easy, super, super simple. We're gonna start by go ahead and putting our veggies on, because I've got veggies to pull off, okay? We've got some delicious asparagus here, and we've got some corn on the cob. A lot of folks have been asking me how I cook my corn on the cob. So we've got our asparagus here. A lot of folks don't know how to trim it up, but you want to take one of the larger pieces of asparagus, and wherever you snap it at is actually going to be where you trim it, because this is just a harder part, more rootier. You can keep that, but I like to just go ahead and trim it off. So those are ready. We're just going to sprinkle them with a little bit of truffle oil for you guys. Got some delicious truffle oil here that I haven't opened yet. But smash that share button. Give me a like, give me a love. Tuning in from Evans, Georgia at my house. Just going to sprinkle a little bit of oil on those bad boys. And then we got some corn on the cob here. We're also going to sprinkle some of that oil on there. It'll be a little binders to put our seasoning on with. I've got a live studio audience. The man, the myth, the legend himself, John Dillon, is joining us today. He's over there enjoying a fruit snack, being a good guy. All right. And then we'll just mix these up just a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit of that Colden's freaking Greek. That's gonna be the rub that we use on our fish, as well as our vegetables today. And we're gonna be rolling along at about 400 degrees on these veggies. We're gonna put them on a stick-resistant cooking mat. Come on over here. Look at that, I've already got some done. Isn't that awesome? So we'll use that cooking mat to actually pull all of this off at one time. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, how about that? And then take our cook-resistant cooking mat, put it on the grill just like that. And you can put it directly on the grill if you like. You can use your sear kit. That's not a problem at all. The way I like to do it is I like to get more direct heat towards the bottoms because those are what you're gonna wanna cook first. And we'll just put this corn on there, 400 degrees, about 45 minutes for the corn. We'll take these asparagus off in about 15 to 20 minutes, just as soon as they're nice and tender. But put these on this table over here. I'll be right back. And then we'll get to working on what we show you guys kind of the finished product right there. This is what we're working towards. These delicious, crispy Mahi fillets. They look absolutely amazing. And I just wanted to make sure that we had some done for you guys so you can see how beautiful it looks. That's not the best plate presentation, so please forgive me. But I'm gonna show you guys. I literally just did that 10-15 minutes ago, and it just depends on the size of fish, how long it's going to take. Normally we're going to run at about 400 to 425 degrees. Normally it's going to take about between 15 to 20 minutes. We're looking for an internal temperature of about 140, 150 degrees. Anytime once it gets past 145, you're really good to go. But that panko is actually going to let us know when it's done. Once that starts browning up on the outside, that's really and truly when we pull it off, because we don't want to have any burned pieces on there. So let's get started on this. Let me see if there's any good questions out there. I'm going to get started on this fish. But I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. All 270 of you, smash that like button. Give me a love. Go ahead and share this video. What's up, Uncle Mike? Hey, everybody out there giving me shouts out. I really do appreciate it. Chef Greg Muller is out there in the comment section down below, guys. If you have any questions for the professional himself, he's in the comment section down below. Hello, everybody. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in with me today. Again, we are home. You're at my house in beautiful Evans, Georgia. Today was supposed to be the start of Masters Week. And Masters Week, there's usually a buzz but with what all's going on, you know, there is no buzz. I still have my Masters flags up. I'm still celebrating Masters Week with some delicious food. But they actually announced this morning that they are going to reschedule Masters Week for the 9th through the 15th. I do believe that's what it said. So November 9th through the 15th is when they're going to hold the largest and most beautiful golf tournament in the nation. All right, so let's get started on what we're going to put on the outside of these delicious Mahi to give them some good flavor. Of course, these Mahi are white fish. A lot of folks think white fish are bland. And again, I've got some mayonnaise in here, but you want to start with a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. Go ahead and write that down. Then we're going to take about a whole shallot, and we're going to mince that bad boy up. I'm going to do this live for you guys. Just mince it up, make it real fine. I like using shallots. They got amazing flavor to them. Some folks, you know, I'm sure can use some green onions, but I like using awesome shallots. So we're gonna do probably, I don't know, a good 3 to 4 tablespoons, because I like shallots. All right, so you'll take your mayonnaise and mix your shallots together. I'm also gonna take and hit it with a little bit of that Colden's freaking Greek rub. Available at recteqgrills.com. Just a little bit, not much, because we're also going to hit it again with that panko mixture. So we'll mix this up, and this is what we're going to put on the outside of that fish, so the panko and everything sticks to it. It's also, you know, going to kind of protect it, keep it from drying out as well. So I've got myself a pan here that I did it earlier with, just to try and keep my workplace clean here. And then, so we'll take our gorgeous Mahi, and shout out Ray Carnes, Colden Carnes. for catching this delicious fish. Normally you can find this off the Gulf of Mexico or in warmer waters, you know, off the coast of California. Matt Acosta thinks that the influx in new tacos is the reason why the Mahi has become super popular. Mahi. All right, so we're gonna put delicious Duke's mayonnaise. Don't use the Hellmann's, guys. Shout out Chef Greg. But we're just gonna put this on the outside. Now I know a lot of y'all are like, oh my God, I don't like mayonnaise. Guys, this is just protecting the fish. It's not really gonna flavor it. This is just a little binder for us. Okay? Don't freak out. You won't be able to taste it. You're just gonna be able to taste the delicious tarragon, lime zest, and Colden's freaking Greek on it. All right, so we coated that bad boy up right there. And again, this takes about 15 minutes. Again, you're looking for an internal temperature of about 150 degrees. All right, so now we're gonna mix up our panko mixture that we're gonna put on the outside. We're gonna do about 1/4 cup panko, and that'll cover about 4 to 6 pieces of fish. We're gonna roughly chop up about 3 tablespoons of tarragon. This is what's gonna give us a lot of delicious flavor. But shout out everybody out there watching, all 300 plus of you guys. I really do appreciate it. Welcome home. This is my house. We're here in Evans, Georgia, about 5 miles up the road from the recteq Grills worldwide headquarters. Just living life, working from home. We appreciate all of the support and all of the love. I do want to take this time to go ahead and thank all of the first responders, all of the teachers, all of the people working in hospitals, all of the maintenance workers, the janitors that have to go in to the hospital and clean everything up. I want to shout out, the fire, EMT, all essential employees that are working right now. Thank you guys so much for keeping us going. Also want to send a special shout out to everybody that's staying home. Thank you so much. From my family to yours, I have high-risk parents. We have high-risk relatives, so I really do appreciate you guys staying home and just helping everybody out, just from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. So I've got about, again, 3 tablespoons of this tarragon. We're just gonna chop it roughly. I don't want to chop it up all fine. I want to taste it. I want it to impart that delicious flavor. And right when you guys start chopping it up, you're gonna smell, oh my gosh, that licoricey type smell that's gonna give this fish some good flavor for you. And again, if you don't like that licoricey smell, use less of this stuff. I'm sure you can use some parsley or another type of herb. So that was about 2 to 3 tablespoons. And shout out everybody watching, I really do appreciate it. So we're gonna get the zest of 1 lime. Make sure you roll the wrist, guys. Roll your wrist when you're doing it. Roll the wrist. That way you get all of it. And I'd say this is about a teaspoon. We might go a little more, a little heavier, just to give that fish just a kick. I got my little microplaner here. If you didn't know what this is a microplane. This is actually what helps you get that zest in a fine amount. And then a little bit more of that Colden's freaking Greek, about a tablespoon. This is what's going to be on the outside of the fish to get some great flavor, get some great color as well. Just mix it up with your hand. Look at that beautiful lime green, that dark hunter green is in there. All those herbs from that Colden's freaking Greek. This could actually, it would be great on anything. So you're just gonna take it and sprinkle it on top. If you want it even more crispier, put a lot more on top. If you want it less crispier, put less. Now, don't worry about putting it on the bottom of the fish because a lot of the moisture from the fish is gonna go out of the bottom, and that's just gonna make it soggy. So, you don't necessarily even have to put, it's kind of a waste, if you put some on the bottom. But shout out to all of our medical EMT, firefighters, police. We do appreciate you guys. If you're tuning in, I'm sending my love to you. All right, let's see if we got any good questions before we throw this mahi on there. Shout out Chef Greg for being in the comment section down below. But yeah, it's Masters Week, that's right. Gene Moore says he wants some French fries. Northern Illinois is checking in. Christopher Long would use some dill. That is a great suggestion, Christopher. Jack Organ's doing some crab legs in the freezer. He's thawing them out right now. Shout out Jack. What's up, Ben Lowe? Kevin, what's up? But if you're just now joining us, we're doing delicious Colden's crispy mahi. Colden himself, Colden Carnes and Ray Carnes caught this mahi themselves with their bare hands. We thawed it out. It was in our freezer. I've also using that Colden's freaking Greek rub to season the outside of these delicious pieces of fish with. Oh man, here we go. Let's put it on the RT 700. Again, we're cooking at 425 degrees. It's gonna allow us to cook that fish while retaining the moisture, while also allowing that panko and breadcrumbs on the outside to kind of do their job and crisp up. So I've got our cook-resistant, stick-resistant cooking mat. Just gonna load the fish up just like so. You can see also on the inside of my grill, I've got that large secondary shelf. It really does give me extra surface area so I can cook more food. If I wanted to, I could place the corn and asparagus that I'm cooking in the bullseye up on that second shelf if I wanted to. That's a great alternative. But thank you guys for joining in. Welcome home. This is my house. We're not at recteq Grills Worldwide headquarters. We're right here in beautiful Evans, Georgia still. It's only about 5 miles up the road in yay direction. But smash that share button, give us a like, give us a love. We're trying to break up your day. We're trying to also give you some normalcy while what's going on. We're doing Colden's crispy mahi today. I also made some delicious asparagus and some corn on the cob to go with it using that RT 700, RT B380. You could also, guys, if you wanted to, use your oven. I have here a small pan. You can also put your fish in this pan. You just want to make sure that it's greased so it doesn't stick. But you can also just put it in the pan, place it in your oven, 400 to 425 degrees, about 15-20 minutes, easy peasy lemon squeezy. You want to make sure that you have an instant read thermometer. Shout out Thermopro. This is our brand of choice. Shout out. You want to make sure that we at least get to an internal temperature of 150 degrees, and then we know it's safe to pull off. But I just want to show you guys. Here is our finished product. If I stall long enough, I can pull that other off of the grill. But look at the crispiness of this panko. And it just sticks to that fish. You can see that tarragon, those larger chopped pieces of tarragon there. That Colden's freaking Greek rub, you can see it scattered and mixed in there. But again, you can see how that panko got real dark right there. That's the color you're looking for. You don't want it to get black or burn, because that's not gonna give you any good flavor. Also, would suggest trying some pork rinds. You can grind up some pork rinds and use that as your panko as well. Thank you, honey. But I do want to taste this. I fed Becky, my mother-in-law, and John Dillon all with it. They all said that it was delicious. Got a little bit of corn on the cob there. It's not gonna be the prettiest plate. Sorry guys. They got us some asparagus up there. But what a fun little easy lunch you can pull off. And guys, if you don't have mahi, you can use any kind of white fish. Whitefish is considered any kind of fish that really isn't like salmon, are really oily. Of course, it's got the classifications of being very, very white. There are flat fish like flounder, and there's also round circular types of fish. But we got this delicious mahi. Shout out Colden and Ray Carnes for catching it with their bare hands like men out of the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, what's up, Chef John Pinnell's out there. He's in the comment section down below. Shout out John. John will be going live from his house tonight at 5 p.m. For his normal show, Backyard and Beyond. Normally it's at 4. John, what are you going to do today with no 420 moment? Are you going to have a 520 moment today? Put it in the comment section down below, John. I'd love to know. But guys, smash that share button for us. Give us a like. Give us a love. Welcome home. We're here at my house. We're using my personal grills, my RT700 and then my RT-B380. Hopefully when that new bullseye gets there, I'll be able to upgrade, if you know what I mean. So. But what a beautiful day. It's 77 degrees out here. It is Masters Week weather. Again, the Augusta National announced this morning that they have rescheduled the coveted Masters tournament for November 9th through the 12th. Thank goodness, because we were thinking it was October and it might mess up our recteq Academy date. So thank goodness that they rescheduled in November, so it wouldn't really mess up that October date. Guys, visit recteqgrills.com to check out that recteq Academy, what I was just talking about, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Make sure you sign up for that newsletter as well. I do have a dad joke for you guys today. And my wife, she just doesn't really like my dad jokes. Babe, really? You got to show your displeasure with my dad's jokes. But so I went to the bookstore today. Well, it was actually this morning, and I saw a book on puns, but I didn't get it. honey, I'm right here. Oh, guys, give me a like, give me a love for that dad joke. I give you permission. You can tell your family that one. That one's for you. You guys keep that. But smash that share button. Give us a like, give us a love. Today, we made some delicious Colden's crispy mahi. We cooked it at 425 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. We waited for it to get to an internal temperature of about 150 degrees. Again, it's really, really important. If you don't use your grill's meat probes to get you an independent thermometer, a quick read thermometer is probably the best way to do it. And this one, it's just got such a small tip. It really allows me to read that smaller piece of fish. Really get it right there in the center and get the proper internal temperature to make sure it's safe for me and my family. Scott called me out. I don't have a shiner in the koozie. The shiners were all sold out at Publix. So I couldn't bring the shiner from work. Sorry, guys. Brian Smith said it's punny. My man, Brian. Uncle Mike says poor Becky. Getting some love out there, honey. What's up, Charlie Weir? Thank you so much for watching. Oh, man, Marcus Wood, he's shaking his head. He didn't think it was funny. Randy said, instead of getting an expensive exotic car, just get a high quality. But that reminds me, guys, get out there and make some memories. You're not stuck at home with your family, guys. This is a blessing in disguise. I want you to stay positive out there and get outside and make some memories. Becky and I were watching the Food Network yesterday. We got a couple of great recipe ideas that I think that we're going to be able to do with John Dillon. So make sure you follow me on my social media so you can check out that. But get out there and make some memories. You guys can see we've just been out here in the yard. I tried my darndest to tire out John Dillon this morning. That way he wasn't all running around here acting like a crazy fool. And I think I did a good job. He is being a good little boy. I love you, buddy. Thank you. Hey, John Dillon. All right, he is into it. He is loving that Dad is out here in the front yard taking up all of his space and cooking. But I want you guys to set your notifications because later today, John's going to be going live from his house. Tuesday morning, Greg is going to be going live from him. Well, I don't know, is it Greg or John? I can't remember. But I know tomorrow night, Tuesday night, I'm going to be going live. And then Friday at 12 noon for Fun Day Friday. I know Chef Greg's going to be taking care of Wednesday after hours at 5 p.m. And I know he's got Thursday evening as well. So guys, set your notifications. That way you know when we go live. And that way you can check us out at our house. And again, I'm doing this on my grills. I cooked this 20 minutes before you guys showed up. 20 minutes. I cooked this whole plate in 20 minutes. All right, back to the start of the show. This delicious Colden's crispy Mahi. I do want to taste it myself. Look at that. You're looking for that flakiness, guys. Look at that. That piece of fish. Honey, you're doing such a good job. I really do appreciate you. That flaky piece of fish there. You can hear that crunch. Right off the bat, I get that tarragon. Right off the bat, I get that cardamom. Right off the bat, that crispiness, that saltiness from that panko Japanese breadcrumbs. And again, you might be able to grind you up some pork rinds and do the same exact thing. Chef Greg suggested that you stay within, the protein. He suggested that, only coat this. Look at this. This is pretty much looks just like panko to me. You could definitely coat your fish in that, and it would be delicious. But Chef Greg recommends coating pork in pork. But I think that would taste good on the fish. But guys, this fish, this is a light meal too. Even though we put mayonnaise on it, that just protected our fish, gave it a little bit of oil on the outside. It's absolutely delicious. And I'm not a herby kind of guy. I'm not a licorice kind of guy. But it really gives it a different sort of flavor for sure. That's delicious. And, yeah, all right. Thanks, honey. I'm up here. All right. But that corn, all we did, put olive oil on the outside, seasoned it with a little bit of that Colden's freaking Greek. Also, another way I like to cook my corn is I like to make an aluminum foil pouch. And again, I don't have it up here, but I like to put the mayonnaise on the inside. That's gonna act kind of like my butter, kind of like the oil. It's gonna give it good flavor. I like to put cayenne, salt, pepper, garlic, put it all in there, put it in that little pouch, cook it at 375 to 400 for about 45 minutes. That is probably my favorite way to cook corn on the cob. Chef Greg likes to do it in the husk. Chef John likes to do it in the husk. You can do it either way. Get probably 375 to 400. It's probably the range that you want to stay in. And again, about 30 to 45 minutes until it becomes safe enough and easy enough to eat. But come on over here, honey. I want to show them. We literally put these on probably about 10 minutes ago, and they are close. Well, about 15 minutes ago, but look at that color already. That looks absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that we timed this perfectly. Now again, this is a small piece of fish, so we're gonna use that meat probe, and it says we're at 122, so we're gonna let it go. Even though it's got good color, we wanna make sure it's safe to eat, so we wanna wait for an internal temperature of 150 degrees on those. It's not gonna dry it out, don't worry. We just want to make sure that they're safe to eat for our family, because of course John Dillon's going to be eating this. John Dillon's grandmother, affectionately we call her Wipla. Man, we got a bunch of comments in the comment section. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Chef Greg's out there. I do want to send a special birthday shout out to Miss Julie, Chef Greg's wife. It's her birthday today, so you guys give her a like, give her a love. Wish her a happy birthday out there. Happy birthday, Julie. We really do appreciate you allowing us to have Chef Greg as much as you do allow us to have him. So this is a really good suggestion. Shout out Marcus Wood. He said, awesome when the wives, it would be cool to have the wives cook together. Becky, Beth, and Julie. That would be really cool as well to see all of those awesome ladies cook together. They've cooked together before, but not on camera. Douglas says that the camera woman needs a raise. No, Douglas, she's working for free today. No, honey, All right, whatever. Roddy Trevino, world champion pitmasters, in the comment section down below. He says he loves grilling mahi. It's an awesome grilling fish. And most of the recipes you see out there, guys, are going to be for a higher temperature for this mahi, about 400 to 425 degrees. A lot of times they just want you to sear it in the pan. But I wanted to bring you a little bit different element. I wanted to mix it up just a little bit for you. And I know asparagus is super easy, and that corn is super, super easy as well. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought that the mahi would be a little bit more difficult with kind of what we did, but it was awesome. It was easy. I'm sweating, but that's just because it's 77 degrees out here and I'm sitting in the sun. But it was super easy. It takes about 15 minutes to cook the fish, about 45 minutes to cook the corn, about 15 minutes on the asparagus as well. But you can come over here. That asparagus is already, watch out, honey, I put some trash right there. That asparagus is about ready. You can see right there, it's got some good wiggle to it. And that corn's looking great too, thanks to the bullseye. It's giving it some good caramelization on the, oh man, look at that right there. That's gonna give you a good flavor, guys. That's really what you want, is that caramelization. It's releasing those sugars and giving you a good flavor in your corn. But man, I have held you guys up for 30 minutes, and I'm so sorry. I really figured it would only take about 20 minutes out here, but I've had such a good time with you guys. John Dillon, what's up, bud? I've had such a great time with you guys here at my house. Come here. Here, you want to say hey to everybody? No? Okay, cool. That's fine. No big deal. But I've had such a great time with you guys here at my house. Again, I'll be live again tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, right here on the recteq Girls Facebook page. Check us out every day at 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. live right here. Either Chef Greg, Chef John, or myself will be going live from our homes. Ray Carnes might also mix himself up into that rotation as well. But we're just trying to bring you some normalcy as well as break up your day, and hopefully we're keeping you happy and laughing. But guys, make sure you keep your heads up out there. We know it's a difficult time, but we're all in this together. So if you can, make sure you stay home. If you're an essential employee, thank you so much for getting up every day and getting your job done. Thank you so much to the medical, the police, the fire, and I'm shouting out even the janitors and the maintenance workers that have to work at the hospital. Thank you guys so much. You are really making this whole world go round. We really do appreciate it. And then shout out to all of you guys out there staying home. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, from my family who has high-risk people in it, and for everybody else's family. Thank you so much for staying home and being responsible. But enough of that. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter. This recipe will be going out soon. I'm gonna send it to Charlie. He's gonna put it and make it look cool, and he's gonna send it out. Colden's crispy mahi fillets today for lunch break. It was absolutely amazing, super easy. Don't overthink it. 425 for about 15 minutes, 400 degrees for about 15 minutes on the asparagus, 400 degrees for about 45 minutes on that corn. Man, honey, you got anything you want to say? You're good to go. You don't like, you don't want to talk. I get it, baby. I get it. I love you too. But happy birthday, Julie. Don't forget, set your notifications so you know when Chef Greg and Chef John are going to be live at their house. How crazy is that? Chef Greg's got that awesome backyard. He's got the pool. He's got the kids. He can crack the whip and make them do all the work. Super cool. John, you know it's going to be a super chill spot. You know it's going to be laid back. You know that you guys are going to have fun. So make sure you set your notifications. And again, we're going to be Fun Day Friday. It's going to be live right here. It's going to be crazy. I might even have the kiddie pool set up. Wait, what? Why not? Whatever. You guys show Becky some love for being such an amazing camera woman today. Give John Dillon some love. Happy birthday, Julie. Smash that share button. Thank you so much. From everybody here, God bless you. God bless the United States of America. And we'll see you at the recteq. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Honey, you dance. Do, do, do. Recteq lifestyle. She used to be a